talking about. So, how are you guys doing?
Good.
God.
Yeah. Who's bored? Raise a hands. Who's bored? Really? Man, I'm not bored. Shoot, I got so much to do. I have not graded a thing. So I apologize. I have not. Nope.
If it makes you feel better, I slept into 2 p.m. every single day.
That's amazing. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Mm-hmm. The children, the children in this house right now are, well, Sammy's awake. He's 4, and he's been up, and he's eating a bag of chips for breakfast, and apparently it's now lunch. But the other 3 are still passed out on the couch upstairs, and they usually roll out about 12, 1 o'clock. They get up, and they'll do some e-learning or something, and then 4 o'clock and about 10:30 at night is when they like get all their energy and like shit starts hitting the fan here, like running around in circles, like wrestling, throwing crap at each other, and it's just a madhouse. And then like at 10:30, something like that, the other night I found Jack on the roof of the house, and I'm like, what are you doing?
Oh my god.
How does that happen?
Because Tristan's room has a window and it leads to the garage.
Oh my god.
So he climbed out there. Yeah. Coronavirus. That's all I gotta say. So anyway. Yeah. So I just figure it's because since I'm like the moderator of this little group thing, I could like mute all of you, and then I was gonna like unmute one of you at a time, and then you could just like ask me a question about like coronavirus life or whatever, and take notes like while I'm talking, because that's what this activity is about. Like, can you ask questions and then take notes on what that person is saying, and then all I want you to do is transcribe them. Like, just take your notebook and then just type up, and then like if I say something that you think is an awesome quote, like actually put it in quote marks, And then again, I'm recording this and I'll post the video up on Canvas, so you could always go back and rewatch it and see, if there's something you missed, like a quote or something, you always go back and rewatch it, which in the real world, like you wouldn't really be able to do that, So, that's just the skill we're working on right now. As far as like when do you have to have this typed up, if you could get it done this weekend, that'd be great. I mean, obviously the note said like you should do it like right after you do the interview, because then it's fresh in your head. But as far as like assignments and stuff goes, like if you guys didn't turn in something from like last week or before spring break, like turn it in. Like, I don't really care about like stuff that's turned in late, because I mean, I just know that there's a lot going on, and you've got a lot of classes, and it's a juggle, and I know with my own child it's a juggle. So I mean, just turn it in, and I swear I'll grade everything. I'll get it. I'll do it. I swear. All right, so let me mute you guys, and then let's see what you guys have to say. Mute all. All right. Okay, let's see. Does anybody want to go first? Does anybody got a question that they want to ask me and they want to go first? Everybody's like, no, I'm shy. Okay, I'll just randomly pick one. All right, Megan, you're up.
Okay, I actually kind of knew it was going to be me first.
Why?
I don't know, I just kind of thought.
Okay.
It's like, is it just asking questions about like...
It could be about anything. It could be anything.
Okay, so like, what has the house been like with quarantine?
Oh, good gracious. It's been very interesting. Oh God, how do I put this? Like Jill and the kids moved in February, and it's 4 people moving into our house. And that's like a huge change right there. But then like to be quarantined all together and not be able to like leave.
Yeah.
Like it's a true test to like, is this relationship gonna work? Because if we can make it through this without killing anyone, then that will be great. But it's been going great so far. Like we've been bonding a lot and just having fun, and like Jack on the Roof and stuff like that. And the kids have been playing basketball and stuff like that. But it's been crazy. We really we've been kind of sucking at being moms right now. Like we're okay on our teacher game, but as far as momming and parenting, like I said, the 4-year-old's eating chips for breakfast. But yeah, we need to get into a routine. That's all. Who's that? Who that? All right. Oh, is there anything else on that? That answer?
I mean, I don't know. So.
Yeah, it's cool. It's okay. Let's go. Let's see. Natalie, you're up.
Oops. Okay. What is life like in quarantine, but from a teacher's perspective?
From a teacher perspective, it's hard. It's like, I miss seeing your faces. Like right now, this is like so awesome. Like to see you guys. VP and I went to school on Tuesday to pick up stuff and just kind of plan pub for the next month. And it was so sad. I came home and I was super depressed. Like the room was just so quiet and empty, and it was just eerie, and hey Sammy, and I just missed the interaction, the teacher-student interaction. Oh, Lord in heaven, the 4-year-old has a Mountain Dew. Yeah, and then going from being in the classroom every day and kind of knowing your routine and knowing what you're doing, and then just grabbing everything and coming home and trying to adjust that to be online. And it's it's a journalism class, you got to talk to people, we're doing writing, you got interviews, how do you rethink that and rethink how to teach that, and the activities that we would normally do in the classroom, how do you adjust that to do it online? What's up, buddy? High five. All right, I've got to get another question here. Let's see. Oh, sorry, I'm going to Olivia now. Sorry, dude. Olivia, what you got?
Okay.
We got
How do you think this is gonna change school even after quarantine?
Even after quarantine, I think. Wow. I have to say it. When we heard the governor's announcement yesterday that we weren't physically going back to school, Jill and I were very bummed. She was crying, I was just bummed. But then again, I was a little relieved. I kind of knew that we weren't going to go back. It was just kind of when were they going to announce it? I just kind of figured. But I couldn't imagine actually going back in May after 2 months of e-learning, and then being okay, you can go back, everything's clear. So I'm kind of glad that we're gonna do what we can to finish out this school year and then start fresh in August. But I don't know how things are going to change. I think it's going to be a new normal. I think there will be changes into the routine. Give me this now. You're done. I don't need you running around here like a crazy man. I gave you milk. Okay, sorry. Mom life. He's mad I took away his Mountain Dew. But I think, I mean, I guess it just kind of depends with this virus. Is it going to go away? Is it going to, how bad is it going to get, But I think it's scary, in my opinion. I'm really scared of what is to come, I guess. Let's see, who else can I get a question from? Rachel, you're up.
Do you think that you or anyone in your house could get infected with the virus?
Well, yes. I have had a cough. Do you remember how I had to take that Friday off, right before we left and stuff? I wasn't feeling well then, and I was worried, and I didn't want to go in. And I my cough my sickness went away, my fever and stuff went away that I was feeling back then, but now I do have a cough, and I've had it for a little while. I don't have like a fever or anything, so I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna go get tested, but it's in the back of my mind, I'm like, what if I do have it, should I go and get tested? And I don't know. I think like the numbers keep rising every day, and I'm just really worried about like when is it gonna hit home, like when am I gonna know someone who is diagnosed or actually dies from it, because this is just like, it's if they're closing everything down, including schools, it's some serious stuff. So we've been trying to stay home as much as possible to just kind of limit the contact.
Give me another cookie.
Another cookie?
Yeah.
Well, can you wait until I'm done with this little conference thingy?
I just want to go in the kitchen.
Well, can you ask Tristan? Oh, cookie. You already had a cookie. Let's see who else we got here. I think this is Jordan. Nope, that's not Jordan. That's Megan. Unmute. Go ahead, Jordan.
Do you think that the school will offer since like lots of the AP testing that we'll be taking from home, do you think they'll offer it in the following school year again, or like over the summer to retake the test if it like you don't do good since you did it at home?
That is a really good question, and don't know the answer to that, but I can throw that to the pub kids, because they're going to have a meeting with Dr. Varacco, and I know Dr. Varacco is going to put out like a letter on like Sunday, I think it is, like messages out on Sundays to update people on that. But I could definitely throw that at them, because I know they're going to set up an interview. Okay, because I didn't go upstairs to get him a cookie. He brought me all the cookies. Do you want to say hi? You can say hi to these guys. This is my other class. Say hi. This is Sammy. Say hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. Hello. Okay. Did everybody have a chance to do one? Maybe I'll just unmute all of you now. Hang on. How do I unmute all? Here we go. No, Serenity. What's your question?
As a teacher's point of view, how do you feel like about e-learning?
E-learning is a challenge. I don't think it's the best method of instruction. It's tricky. Just not being able to have that daily one-on-one interaction, and
Let's get up. You're in my class.
And I hope that the e-learning, like I know we've been doing it 3 days a week, but it's the 3 days a week, but you guys have all your classes to worry about.
And we play Minecraft.
Yes, he likes to play Minecraft. But I hope, like, after Easter, it's supposed to be 4 days a week, but you're going to have blue and white days. And I hope that kind of, like, is a little bit easier. I hope for my own child's sake it's easier that she only has to worry.
Yellow cookie. Yeah.
She only has to worry about half of those classes, and maybe it won't be as bad. And then for teacher-wise, then like right now we're planning 3 lessons, and now we'll only have to plan 2, so that will be great. But I don't know. Like I don't know if they're gonna cut off e-learning at some point, like May 1st. Like there's been talk about that, like May 1st will be the last time that you have to do e-learning. But and if that's true, like as a teacher, I'm also wondering, like, okay, if they're gonna cut it off early, like in my mind I'm thinking we're gonna do this until the end of May, but like if we're ending it in April, it's like, okay, what are the important things that I need to squeeze in here in the next month to teach you, to be ready for next year if you're going to pub and whatnot. So I don't know. And then Ruth, I don't think you didn't get it. Sorry, bud.
No, you're fine. I guess I'm kind of glad I'm the last one, because I just feel like my entire life has been like I think you saw my question on Canvas, possibly. Like, what does it feel like to have a year where the biggest scandal is some senator cheated on his wife?
Man, I don't want to answer political questions. Ask me something else.
I got a cookie.
That's too hard.
I got a cookie.
Okay.
I want to know. I got a question for you, since you're the only senior in the class.
God,
How are you
I
feeling?
put the use, guys.
I'm going to cry.
Please don't.
Like, I was talking to one of my friends last night, and she's like, you realize, like, we're not going to get our yearbooks and get the teachers to sign them, right? And I didn't even think about that. But yeah, like, I'm not going to have, I mean, I'm sure the yearbook's coming in. I mean, I paid for that. I would hope it came in.
Of course,
But,
of
like,
course. We're still working on it.
But, like, I'm not going to be able to go to people and be like, hey, sign my yearbook. Like, I can't have prom. I can't have senior honors night or senior banquet or walk. It's just not a fun time.
No, it's not, and I agree. And you guys could take notes on what Ruth is saying too. But
Let's get up in my crabs.
with the yearbooks and stuff, and with senior banquet, I know that VP and I, because we're yearbook sponsors and senior class sponsors, I know that we are going to work with whenever we are able to gather again. We're going to see if we can do something at the school for senior banquet, like where you guys could come back one last time as a class, and then also tie in yearbook distribution with that as well, like give the seniors their books first during that time. And even if it's something simple with, I don't know, somebody with a big speaker and an iPhone, just something for you seniors. So we're working on that. As far as graduation and what that looks like, I don't know. I don't know. It's so crazy.
That's
I don't know.
too.
Do you guys have any more questions?
I got questions.
You got a question? What's your question?
My mommy's already kidnapped.
No, your mommy went to run to the high school to get a new Chromebook because the Chromebook wasn't charging. So she went to go switch those out. So she should be back soon. It's not, she probably just ran away just to get away, because that's what we do sometimes. We just get in the car and we just drive. We're like, we need a break.
Yeah.
See you later.
I need cushions. I want mine. This is my cookie.
You're going to eat your cookie? Oh. Did you know we got rid of the dog?
Really?
Yes. Tristan doesn't like me to say that, but we gave the dog to my friend Betty, who's our yearbook rep, and she lives over by VP, and she is in a good home. And then we lost the fish. The fish died. And then we also had little chicks. We had little chicks at the beginning.
And dog all died.
The dog did not die, but the chicks, because kindergarten teacher.
It's May dog.
Yeah, Mary's the dog, but she didn't die. She's living at a different house. But we have 3 cats now.
Cat 1,
2, 3.
4, 6.
No, 1, 2, 3. 3 cats, and they're entertaining and much easier to take care of than the dog, right? We like the cats? Yeah, they're good.
I don't want dogs. I want cats.
You like cats? Yeah. You just like to chase them and terrorize them.
And I'm scared of cats.
Yeah.
I'm scared of cats.
You're scared of cats?
Yeah.
No, you're not. You're crazy.
We just don't want to play games.
All right, you guys. Well, I have another meeting at noon here, and I kind of have to go to the bathroom before that. So it was good to see you guys. Did you like doing it this way? Like just chatting, checking in? Yeah, wait. Somebody said they had to ask me a question.
Wait, the notes taken, what exactly are they for again?
Just to practice taking notes. As if we were doing an interview, like if you were doing an interview with someone, and all you have to do is just type them up. And if I had a really good quote, put it in quotes. But just like if you were actually interviewing me for a story right now, just type up your notes so that you don't have to write a story. I just want you to type up the notes. Does that sound good?
Okay.
Yeah. And just share it in a Google Doc with me whenever.
Yeah, like it.
All right. Well, I will see you guys later. I hope you're all healthy and
Okay,
stuff.
bye.
And if you are bored or you need anything, just email, send me an email. Because I'm here doing nothing, playing Minecraft and watching movies and doing endless
I
laundry.
just want to get Steve Minecraft.
Is it time for a nap? Because I think it's time for a nap.
No, all the guys, all the guys in the Minecraft figures.
We're also potty training this one. All right, I love you guys. I hope you have a good weekend and stay healthy, and I'll touch base with you next week, all right?
Okay, bye.
Okay.
All right, see ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, we're going to each one. Play